Year. I'm back. I'm gonna check out. I want to see how. What's this dude? Steve Spark. Thought he had a different name. Steve Spark. I want to see. What he about. Gonna look at some highlights. I believe he's from. I think the UK, or if not, Australia. One of those two. What the hell is this? Well, they don't even. They really got anything on him, but I guess let's see this shit. You're gonna have to base it off of one fight. Shout out Wado's Ants Boxing TV, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get copyrighted. It was 18-0, 14 KO, that's pretty good. Okay, I see him losing his balance a little bit. That's a little wild. I don't like how Spark is looking. It's the second round and he's looking a little tired. I don't know. Let's see what happens. He's taking too many shots. No, he went down there to a body shot. Another body shot went down. Wait, so I thought he was undefeated. I know what getting hit with a body shot feels like. Oh man, that shit sucks. So I came here to see some highlights for Steve, and I got a highlight of him getting knocked down. Is he just Steve or Stevie? There's not even no highlights here of him, so I can't even. I don't even know what to gauge it off of. Now this was a tough fight for my boy Love, man. He went through some adversity on this one. That was a good fight. But ain't really much on Stevie Spark. I mean, it's like I don't even know. Stevie, is that how you spell? Nah. I guess we just gonna have to wait and see later on when the fight comes on. But from what I seen, Montana gonna run through him. Let's see. And so this dude really fighting again, huh? Ricky Hatton. He had a crazy transformation. My boy was looking a little hefty just a couple months ago. Um, that's gonna be good. I gotta see. That might be happening now. Same damn article. Okay, that's 10:30. Well, I'll be watching. Damn, so there's a couple of fights we got today. We got the Janabek. Then we got the undercard that I want to see. Montana Love. Undercard got some good fights too. Um, let's see, look at that. Benavidez is willing to fight Bivol or Canelo for 168 pounds. I don't know if Bivol is gonna come down though. I think Benavidez should go up because he a big dude. He can make 175. Way better than Canelo. That would actually be a good fight, Benavidez and Bivol. Now that I think about it, that would be a good fight. Cause we know Benavidez is gonna put the pressure on, and we know Bivol throws a lot of punches too. That actually, I didn't think about that. That'll be actually be a good fight. Canelo needs to fight Bivol 175. I agree. If Bivol Canelo wants that rematch, he gotta go up. He's the champ. Bivol's the champ, so he can't. If he don't want to, he don't gotta go down. Haney versus Loma. It's a can't lose fight for Devin, says Eddie Hearn. I'll say this. Loma's best chance with Haney is the fact that Haney, um, it's tough on Haney to make 135 now, and we saw that with the last Kambosos fight. And in that last weigh-in, boy, he looked crazy, like a skeleton. So that's Loma's best chance, but obviously once he rehydrated, he looked perfectly normal. Now I will say though, compared to the first Kambosos fight, to me, Haney did look like he looked slower. He didn't look as strong. He obviously still dominated Kambosos. There's no question, but to me, comparing the first fight to the second fight, to me he looked slower and he looked a little weaker. Um, but I also didn't watch the whole fight because I was watching when Haney was fighting Kambosos, Caleb Plant was fighting Darrell, and I was paying more attention to Darrell and Plant. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it, but that's what I saw from the couple rounds that I seen of Haney, Kambosos. But nonetheless, I don't think Loma wins either way. Because Loma didn't look good with Jermaine a couple weeks ago. He looked slow. I mean, props for him to getting the win, but Loma definitely is not the same fighter. Uh, and I mean, it's expected. I mean, with time going by, and whatever. But yeah, I don't see Loma beating Haney. This man, listen here, man. Conor Ben. I was rooting for this dude, man. I was rooting for him against Chris, and now I can't even support him. You know, if it's true, you know what I mean, that he took all that shit, which it most likely is. I mean, if you got popped, you get popped. You know what I mean? But it sucks 'cause that would have been a fucking good fight. A lot of shit was talked, uh, and when this shit happened, actually, I gained a lot of more respect for Eubank. Um, Cause I hear it's always harder to lose weight than to put on. So Connor was putting on. Eubank was obviously losing, but nonetheless, man, this I can't support him no more. If it's true, you know what I mean. If it's true, which it most likely is. So that would have been a crazy fight, but it is what it is. Ulunga, oh my God, I don't know what that is. Who is that dude? Ilunga Macabo. Let's see who this is. Ilunga Macabo. See who this is. Let's see if he can fuck with Canelo. He's 175 pounder. Damn, old white dude look big as hell compared to him.
Please welcome the champion, Ilunga Junior Makabu.
He should. Oh, great there, right hand.
He's got to keep his head though. He's dangerous.
Oh, so he's not down in value? Oh, what the fuck happened here? Ah, they both hooked each other. Let me see that. They both hooked each other. That's funny. Hey, he stood up though. Looks strong, looks fast.
Because he's tired is to be so good.
Come on, ref. After that, because you should have stopped it. After that one right there, you should have stopped it.
And the right hook from Makabu.
It's a good knockout.
What a left hand from Junior Makabu.
He's definitely got some power in his hands, for sure. Whoosh. Yeah, he wild. I don't know why he turned around. You don't ever turn around in a fight, bro.
Wow. Excellent stuff. Oh, he's got him in trouble now. Makabu's hurt.
Two good uppercuts and a solid left hand. And now it's Papin who wants to hold on.
He's gone again there from tapping.
And he's gone this time.
Nice stuff by Junior.
There's the uppercut I was talking about.
Got a good jab. He uses it, which is always good to see. It's always good to see a fighter using his jab. And he got a good uppercut too. Good lead uppercut. That left hook is dangerous. I think he'd give Canelo a good fight. Keep it G. But will Canelo go up again for that? I don't think so. Not for him at least. I think he'll go up for Bevo. But even that is like, eh. Because he already said he wants Bevo to come down, so. And now this fight, oh man. Bevo just completely dominated him. I think everybody found out that he was pretty much a bust. See, I don't understand how Zurdo was 44-0, and we just found out about him with this fight. I'm not one to. I try not to hate on boxers, you know what I mean? But you 44-0, and nobody really knows you. Then who are you fighting? You know, Bevo came in, 20-0 against him. Just beat Canelo, which is big name on his resume. And when I first seen Zurdo, his highlights, I thought he was slow. He obviously got power, but I didn't think he was gonna win against Bevo. And exactly what I thought is what happened is I thought he was too slow for Bevo, and Bevo just obviously just outboxed him, which is what he does to people. So I wonder what he's gonna do next. To see who he fights next, but we all know Bevo wants better BF for the undisputed, so that's gonna be a good fight. I got Bevo on that one. I don't think better BF has the movement like Bevo. He's got the power, of course, but I don't think he got the movement. I do gotta see some more better BF highlights because I haven't watched a lot of them. I haven't seen much of him, but I think Bevo takes him for the undisputed. See what else we got. Bob Barrow says Cruz doesn't want to fight Stevenson. That's what happens. So I don't know what to. I don't know, man. I don't understand why they want to take the fight with Shakur. Shakur is one of my favorite fighters. Feel me? Yeah, Jersey native. I'm a Jersey native, so it's only right I support. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I get it if they think they're gonna lose, but if he doesn't fight Shakur, who's he gonna fight? The fight with Ryan Garcia fell out. There were talks of him fighting Rolly. That obviously fell out. So he's got a chance to, make a name for himself. with Shakur, even though I don't think he's gonna win. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they said that he wouldn't take the fight. I think it's crazy. Cause I don't know who he would fight next. I don't think any of the other top 135 pounders want to fight him. So I don't understand why he wouldn't take this chance. But as boxer, is Crawford using Spencer's name to promote Evanesian fight pay-per-view? Hey man, could be. You know what I'm saying, Bud is one of my favorite fighters, so I can't. I hope it's not true. But listen, man, I gotta be real. I don't. Why is he fighting this dude? You got Thurman, you got Boots, you got Virgil, Stanionis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to defend Crawford, but it's kind of hard to when you take a fight like this. And now I get it. He gained the bag. I get that. But at some point, you're going to have to fight one of them. Especially if the Spence fight doesn't, if you don't get the Spence fight. So if you don't get the Spence fight, he's got to fight one of those four. So, matter of fact, I want to see how he fights David Avenesian. This is another dude that came out of nowhere. Let's see. The brutal power of David Avenesian.
He's a genuine world level operator now. He's got world level power and world level strength.
Short right hand from Avenesian. Slick, and you've done great.
Ooh, he looks strong. Okay.
It's been stopped, and David Avenesian storms his way to another knockout victory.
Today we shine a light on a fierce and deadly welterweight, looking to cement his place among the very best. A relentless Russian, David Avenesian.
Avenesian is taken off on Josh Kelly.
Right uppercut, left foot, and down he goes. Yeah, like I said, I'm
Going, and down he goes.
A little
Having
sloppy.
already defended his European title 5 times,
But he's definitely got
with
the
all
power,
wins
though.
coming by way of knockout. Avenesian continues his quest for a world title with a willingness to take on any challenge that comes his way.
A lot of these world champions won't go near him, he's dangerous. So we might have to force something.
In February of 2021, Avenesian was set to defend his title as the underdog against Josh Kelly, an Olympian who had gone 10 professional fights undefeated.
And here's the coming of a very, very good warrior, David Avenesian.
David applied consistent and relentless pressure throughout the entire fight, walking Kelly down and wearing him out with vicious attacks to both the head and body.
Spain took him out from Josh Kelly there. Back into the fifth. It's getting...
It was his grit, experience,
definitely
aggression
strong
and
as fuck.
conditioning that made the difference on
That's
the
for
night,
sure.
as he delivered a sustained beating, forcing Kelly's corner to throw in the towel.
And he's just comes in trouble there, Josh Kelly. The legs went down again. And David Avenesian.
He just looks a little sloppy with his footwork.
European welterweight title.
Josh Kelly had a wonderful camp. Josh Kelly was in the shape of his life. Josh Kelly couldn't have been better in that ring tonight. But this man, he wouldn't be denied. You know, he was too tough. He was just outmanned. He was just out-hustled. He was just out-fought.
Avenesian's come forward, crude and ruthless style, together with his destructive power, is enough to cause trouble for just about any welterweight.
Down all night long. He's going to put the right and see. Beautiful shots from Avenesian. Right hand. And down on one knee.
And now, at 34 years of age with 33 fights, it won't be long before we see the Russian brute take on a top world-level fighter in
There
the
they
near
are.
future, as he makes one final run
There they
at
are.
becoming a world champion.
No important who understand my opponent. I'm ready for anybody.
Well, like I said, he's got the power. He's just a little sloppy with his footwork. So, hey man, I think he'll give a good fight based on what I just saw. But we'll see. We already saw that. We already saw that. Devontae is fighting in January. Garcia. Let's hope so. Cause if Tank don't fight one of these top guys, his legacy is gonna go down the drain. So at some point you're gonna have to take the risk. And if they do fight, I got Davis eating him alive, for sure. But sometimes it's hard to defend Tank because he just doesn't. Like, yeah, he's got all the knockouts. But the names aren't all that either. So, but I'm hoping this fight gets done so he can shut Garcia up. Cause yeah, I think Tank gonna put him to sleep if they fight. What are your past and current favorite fighters? So my past favorite fighters, number one is Cotto. I say Cotto or Mayweather. My current favorite fighters is Bud, Shakur. Um, that's a lot. Bud, Shakur, Tank, Boots. Uh, Definitely got Usyk. Um, you got Tiger Johnson, Bruce Carrington, Jahi Tucker, Richard Torres, Xander. Who else we got? It's a lot. There's a lot of fighters today that I'm following that I fuck with. That are my favorite fighters. Regis. Regis Progress too. I'm forgetting a lot of them, but because you Bentley and Smith agreed. Oh, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. And Eubanks already been training. Damn, so that means he's gonna have a long ass training camp. I mean, he probably take off, but yeah, it sucks because he probably sacrificed so much coming down in weight for them to fight to get called off like that. That's a good fight. Can't wait for that one. Next to challenge the Mayweather record. Boots is another one. He gotta fight. I know he's been saying on IG that he gotta fight. He's gonna announce a fight soon, but he gotta be a little more active too. So I know he was probably waiting for. I understand he was probably waiting for the chance to get Spence Crawford, and obviously that wasn't gonna happen, or it still might. Spence might pick him, but probably not. Because if Spence fights Boots, I think Boots is gonna take him. But he got Virgil, he got Stanionis, he got Thurman that he could fight. So can't wait to see Boots. Let's see, Plan B options. Now I want to see who this dude is. Sandor Martin. Because I don't understand why they're talking about this when T already got a fight in December. So let's see who this is. Let's see what he's about. Knockout. Shout out Shooting Hands 93. Southpaw. Not bad, but I want to see more. I forgot I'm trying to get copyrighted, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make money out here. Oh, that's enough. It don't look too bad. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, see, so I don't understand why they're talking about this when the December 10th hasn't even happened yet. What if Tio loses? I don't get that. Oh, no, this is interesting right here. Fundora versus Harrison. This is gonna be interesting. I like Sebastian, but one thing I don't like about him is that he fights on the inside. I don't know why, and I hate that. Um, his last fight with Ocampo, um, I wasn't too impressed because he was just fighting on the inside the whole fight, getting hit with shots he shouldn't have been getting hit with. He got hit with too many shots. Yeah, he ate him. You know what I mean? He ain't go down or anything like that. But if you're 6'7" and you're gonna fight on the inside, at least don't get hit. And he showed that. I don't know. I don't like his way of fighting. I don't like. There's no reason. Like, you're 6'7", you're gonna be taller than everybody at 154. There should be no reason you're fighting on the inside. And if you are, you can't be getting hit that many times. Because Ocampo was hitting him a lot. And again, maybe he wasn't damaged. Maybe those shots weren't doing anything. But there's just no reason to get hit like that many times. Every fight should be on the outside. You get what I mean? Every fight. And I feel like he could have gotten Campo out of there way sooner. I mean, he didn't, but I feel like he could have got him out of there soon if he would have fought on the outside. Because the power shots don't come from the inside; they come outside. You know what I mean? When you're in close, especially with those long arms, you're not gonna get the most power because you're in close. So it's gonna be a good fight. I like Tony. I would probably go. I'll go for Tony on this one. Um, it's because Tony's not gonna fight like Ocampo. Um, so it's gonna be a good fight. I wonder if Tony's gonna talk hella shit to him, because Fundora he not really like that. He ain't really about talking shit. Um, so it's gonna be interesting. But I'm going for Tony on this one. But it's definitely gonna be a good fight. So this is good. Hopefully we get this. We get this fight. Um, supposedly, Thurman's been wanting that fight for a long time now. So and we all know Thurman talks shit. Um, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be cool to see a Thurman on top again, just cause he's an entertainer. He likes to talk his shit, and it'll be good. But definitely gonna be a hard fight for Thurman though. So he gotta come ready, cause we know Spencer gonna put the pressure on. He gonna throw hella punches, and Spence could eat shots too. So that'll be a good fight. We got that. We're gonna go over a couple more things. Then I'm gonna get out of here. So this was a crazy moment. Yeah, after he lost, he went on the whole rant, um, an emotional rant. Um, but I mean, I get it. Like, imagine you're a champion, then you're no longer a champion. Then you come back, you get your belts back, and then you lose them again, and then you lose in that rematch. It's tough. It's tough. So I get why he reacted that way. I can't fault him for that. But what I always say with Joshua is, I don't think he's a boxer. I think he's more of a fighter. Usyk is actually a boxer. He's got technical skills. He's not really much of a puncher. Although he still could take you out. Um, but it just shows to me the difference between a boxer and a fighter. Usyk is clearly a boxer. Joshua is clearly a fighter. You know what I mean? And so, at the end of the day, boxing most likely is always gonna win the fight. So, we saw that twice. But hopefully we see Joshua and Wilder. That'll be a good fight. I think with Fury's gonna beat him, but he'll have a better chance with Wilder. Because he's a better boxer than Wilder. If we put Joshua and Wilder side by side, to me, he's a better boxer, and they both got power. Um, I think Wilder got more power, but if Joshua could box right, I think he could be Wilder, but I don't think he could be Fury though. My boy Shakur, was this was his last fight with Conceição? I was there in the Prudential. I think it was. Yeah, I think this was his last fight. Yeah, I was there for his last fight. Uh, that was my first fight I ever went to, and that shit was popping. It's a different feeling when you're actually when you actually had a fight in person, and you're a little drunk too. You know what I'm saying? Makes it just that much better. Let's see what we got. This is another interesting fight. For this one, it's tough because Obviously, while they got the power, but I bring it back to my previous point. Andy Ruiz is a better boxer in my opinion than Wilder. Um, but Andy does like Ruiz got more of the fundamentals. He's better at the fundamentals than Wilder is. But Wilder's just so fucking strong that all that doesn't really mean shit at the end of the day. Because if you get caught once, you're done. And Ruiz has went down. I mean, his last fight with Ortiz, he went down. I believe, if I remember correctly. I think they both went down. Um, even though he won, which was a good win for him. That's why I say he's a better boxer than Wilder. But I think eventually he gonna get caught with some shit. Because if Ortiz caught him, then we know Wilder's gonna catch him. So, but nonetheless, still a good fight. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I think this would be good for Joshua. Roy Jones steps up to train him. I think that'll be good. I think and I believe he changed trainers after the first Usyk fight. So he changed it again, man. We'll see, but I think that's good. Roy Jones is definitely a GOAT. Um, he obviously knows what he's doing, and I think that's good. That's good for Joshua. Let's see. Alright, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Do another video later, but I'm out, yo.